Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the match of the Pokemon Festival Randomizer Cinco Bingo Tournament, Summer 2021. I'm Valkyrie. I'm one of the head organizers of the event, and with me today I have...
Hi everyone, my name is The Fancy One. Super happy to be here and excited to commentate another race with Valkyrie here.
Yes, we've actually got a very important match here. This is a match from a group... This is Group I. Yes, Group I. And this match is important because it will determine most likely our first seed of this pool. Because the winner of this will end up with 3 wins. And in Athena's case, if he were to lose this match and then win his next one, he'd be in a tie with Atuna, in which head-to-head Atuna wins. So regardless, this is determining our number 1 seed of this pool.
Yep, and the rest of the standings still up for grabs, so we just finished watching Pokemon Fan run his race, so he'll be keeping an eye out, see if he can push into 3rd place with how the rest of this unfolds.
Yeah, this one we're just waiting for Atuna to get rated up. They're both ready on race time, but not quite on our side. Atuna has not done his settings yet. Okay, so Fancy One, I haven't had a ton of time to look at the card. What do you think about it?
It's always nice to have something you're guaranteed to be able to do in the center card. So defeat 8 trainers, not the quickest, but again, it does set up you to be able to get a lot of other bingos. So nice to see. We're gonna probably be seeing a lot of item pickups here, though.
Yeah, most likely. We're still waiting on the Atuna to ready up here. Should be off the ground momentarily. Okay, you go into the race time room. Okay, I have left the race time room, so our racers do have a 15-second countdown. I'm not sure how long the delay will be until we see this on our side, but shouldn't be too long.
Yep, and it's going to be another really good race, just like Valkyrie was saying. This is for 1st place, so both runners are going to be feeling the pressure and really going to want to show a good performance here. So super excited to watch this.
Right, when you talk about pressure, you have to mention Athena. His last couple matches have gone really close.
Yeah.
He's probably feeling it. He thinks he's cursed or something.
I mean, and so far he is undefeated, so he probably wants to keep that record going too. Just really try to make sure he ensures a good spot on that bracket.
Yeah, Tuna said he was ready, but it didn't quite look like he was ready right there. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, either way, both racers are off. So we'll be taking a peek here in a moment on Athena's side what the starters are.
Yeah, and no releasing this time, so hopefully they find something good to use right off the bat. We can get off to the races.
Voltorb not on any card. Vaporeon. Kingdra. I can see Athena picking Vaporeon. he's gonna go ahead and take it. I don't. Oh, he's gonna save before the Vaporeon in case it's awful, and if it is, he can take Kingdra. Meanwhile, Atuna has gone ahead and just selected Kingdra. Yeah, so we'll see if Athena ends up, running the Vaporeon, or if he resets and switches to the Kingdra. That'll work. He's running that, absolutely. He hasn't checked the held item. Normally you'd pull it off right there if you menu. I have not seen the Kingler either. We know what Atuna's held item is, though. He has just marked TM34, and Athena's resetting after seeing that be marked. He's going to go take the Kingdra and get that TM, because TM34 and or 46 is a random TM goal that can be very, very hard to access in a race. Borderline impossible if it ends up in Kanto, but it's very unlikely to end up. Actually, it can't end up in Kanto. The worst it could be is Waterfall locked in Mount Mortar, or Rock Tunnel in Kanto, I believe.
Yeah, and this is one of those goals where it always is just on the back of my mind. It's one of the harder ones to actually get. So just to have it again clear of mind right from the get-go is probably a real confidence boost to both.
So yeah, that's Athena's first time looking at the moveset. Ice Beam, Fire Blast is pretty good for a Kingdra. I often complain and have my gripes with Kingdra. It's very mediocre. Mediocre as in doesn't have a base stat over 100, so it's like a jack of all trades. When you have such power moves on there, definitely can get you through the game. You're never gonna die because it does have those immaculate defenses. Yeah, so Cypress, one of our chatters, saying if Atuna had held off until he got to the Pokemon Mart to check his item, he would not have given that information to Athena, so Athena would have lost a lot more time to resetting for the Kingdra.
Yeah, always good to keep in the back of mind all the mind games that you play with things like this, of choosing not to catch Pokemon, choosing to not pick up certain items to try and hide where you're at in the run. So definitely something to think about. Both runners just making their way up here.
Yeah, Tuna not off to a good start with Fire Blast in terms of accuracy. I saw him miss at least one. It is about an 85% chance to hit, so it's very, very unfortunate. But, cleans it up all the same. It is just a Voltorb, so it's not really scary.
Does find a Sandshrew, so that is another goal for him he can mark off.
Right, I believe actually in Athena's last race about an hour ago, he did have to evolve as the Neckins for his final goal.
Yeah.
So, my reflection, looking good. I didn't know that text was there.
Now, a piece of information that I don't know if it will come in play, but with Athena having taken that Vaporeon first, it did have Bubble Beam, which I believe is a speed-reducing move. So something he might be able to just keep in mind if it comes across it again.
Right. I mean, in a perfect world, he would have marked that, but he really did end up having it for maybe less than 20 seconds, so not the biggest deal. And that's a Ghost type for Athena. And a possible main if he doesn't like this Kingdra that much. Oh wait, I swear the Gengar that was in the last race just had Bone Club. Am I mistaken?
I believe so.
Did I give them the wrong ROM? Hold on.
Definitely didn't, because we have better starter Pokemons. But if we're seeing another physical Gengar, you might just see me just die a little bit on the inside.
Ooh, that Voltorb has a belly drum. It's quite the threat. Alright, never mind. So, yeah, Tuna did decide, we didn't mention it, but he did decide to repel Route 29, taking quite a gamble that there wouldn't be anything to see early on that's worth his time.
Yeah, I mean, it does mean he'll miss the Gengar, but I think he can probably just metagame that one out anyway. You'll know there's a Ghost Pokemon somewhere towards the beginning of the game.
You know, Athena went ahead and named his rival Atuna. Little does he know, Atuna wasn't ready as he claimed to be, so he did name himself A. Okay, so Tuna actually making it to Violet City in a brisk pace. He's gonna go ahead and start climbing Sprout Tower because their bottom left corner, column 1, row 5, we do have the HMO5 Flash goal. Plus, even if it wasn't on the card, it's a great way to get levels on your main.
Yeah, and looking at that first column, I mean, the only one that is gonna be slightly tricky is stop the same Pokemon bottom content. I mean, Runes of Alpha is a time sink, but again, it is something he can easily do to get a guaranteed bingo if things start to turn towards the longer side here.
Yeah, so now that you point attention to that first column, the only 100% problematic goal in that column is now absolutely taken care of. So, in a way, the runners can now mark that column off as a I can do this eventually kind of goal. Because Soft Sand is, we do have items randomized, but not items that come from NPCs. And south of Goldenrod City, there are a set of triplets, I guess, that will, after fighting them, they will give you a Soft Sand. So that column is now completely guaranteed.
Athena, having found a Golem earlier, is just getting a lot of these Pokemon cards very quickly.
Right, I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I didn't make a note of it. But it looks like, at least Atuna knows. Like, when you're this early in the game, metagaming is very, very simple, because he knows it has to have at least been on 3 routes, I guess? I'm not sure. He knows it has to be on 29, 46, 30, maybe 31 in Dark Cave.
I mean, unless he thinks that Athena's keeping pace with him, in which case he might think Sprout Tower, but I don't imagine.
He knows Athena reset. Or he knows Athena marked TM 46 or 34 way after him.
So the question then is, does he think he reset, or does he think he just didn't check the TM? Right,
yeah. I mean, at a certain point, I'm pretty sure everybody, at least before they enter the grass, on Route 29, does check the held item, because you don't want to make the mistake of running into a battle and having that accursed Berserk gene, and losing a little bit of time from that.
That's a good point. And Poison Barb looks like it's in Sprout Tower, so that's an easy item to grab as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That item in the fixed position is on the very next route after Violet City, given by a fixed NPC on Fridays. So now they just don't have to go there, which is it's minuscule time save, but still time save regardless.
And just the speed that Atuna is going at is really, really impressive. Not even 10 minutes in and already facing the Elder in Sprout Tower.
So, we did mention Flash being a good way to get experience on your main, as well as it being a goal on the card, but it actually has a tertiary effect. These players do have the goal, a Pokemon with 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves on the card. It is worded very, very carefully right there, because it does actually allow you to teach Flash to contribute towards that goal. Since Flash is not a TM, nor is it damaging.
Yeah, really good point. Atuna choosing to save the Elder for later just because he's getting little bit slowed down there, so restarting and just leaving.
Yeah, it's probably fine. Also, as well, you know, with Poison Bar being marked, it can help him mask where he actually is to Athena.
And we're gonna get to my favorite check in the early game is what's the level 9 gonna be?
This thing can really ruin days. Oh no! Oh,
Does it have sidekick?
Well, at least Athena's not running the Vaporeon any longer. That was a really unfortunate roll. Had to waste an extra turn, lose a little bit more health, but either way, he's through it. Now Athena actually getting a look at the level 9. Maybe we'll see some new moves from it, but you know, maybe it will just continue to Mega Drain. Athena actually might not 3-shot this. You know, Atuna did get through 3-shotting it with Fire Blast, but with Ice Beam, that's not quite that easy.
And I think he had a couple levels advantage to also help that out, so that Sprout Tower definitely paying off here.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I didn't even consider that. Neither of them beat Elderly. Atuna got very far into Sprout Tower, but ended up leaving, I believe, right before Elderly. That's a Chansey. That is a big sack of experience. I don't know if they have a physical move, though. Okay, they have Vice Grip. Okay, they're fine. That's a very, very welcomed boost.
Yeah, definitely gonna make the next portion just that much easier.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely understand not dexing your buddy, because like we said at the beginning of this race, this is a very, very important match, because it will, like we said at the beginning, determine who is the first seed in this pool. As a win for Atuna would guarantee him beating Athena in a head-to-head, and a win for Athena would have him, I believe, go perfect in this group, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I believe he still has a match to play.
He still has a match to play, but even if he loses that match, he would get 3-1, and would, if he wins this one, would beat Atuna to the head-to-head and still land first.
Right, and I believe actually this would be Atuna's second loss in that case, so it wouldn't even go to head-to-head.
That's a true.
Yeah, if he beats Atuna here, everybody except for Athena has 2 losses.
Yeah, definitely a close group. All eyes are going to be on this one. The one fan's going to be hoping to come through, because I think he's the first one to completely finish all 4 of his races here, and he ended with a 2-2. Both runners finishing Faulkner, no issues. Athena just teaching his Kingdra Hydro Pump, so that's super powerful. That's a great stab move to get this early.
So I didn't quite see. Do you know what happened to Athena's TM34?
I did not.
I'd like to believe he just deposited it, but there is a chance he may have accidentally sold it. We'll have to go back and review.
Key in the chat saying he boxed it, so we should be good there.
Okay, yeah, we'll just have him confirm at the end of the race just to make absolutely certain, because we did, have one race where a goal went uncompleted, and then by the racer's own admission, they did realize they did not complete the goal, so we had to overturn that match's results. I'd like to avoid that if at all possible.
Yeah, and it's so easy to glance over things like that. Even the last race, both runners accidentally teaching over that crit rate increased move and having to find another Pokemon.
That's the longest I've ever seen someone consider using Gust. So I believe Atuna went through Union Cave trying to pick up all the items because he knows Athena has black glasses, but Athena set 11 p.m. Saturday, even though there was a Friday goal on the card, which is quite the power move. But then the black glasses ended up being where the Friday NPC that gives the poison barb normally stands. So Atuna was picking up every item, trying to see, is this one it? Is this one it? Is this one it? He's never going to find it until his day rolls over, so he won't know where Athena exactly is. Yeah, he should have used his powers to despawn the lady. So yeah, both racers, making good work with this Kingdra. We did mention, it's never gonna really have any death, because the only weakness Kingdra has is Dragon, and Dragon moves. I believe there's, in terms of what can be used against you, just Dragon Breath and Twister, right?
Yeah, I think that's really all that they had at this point.
Yeah, I know Dragon Rage is a possibility in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but it is banned from this randomizer. Because early in the game, that's not what you want to see. Especially when you only have Pokemon that are at 40 or below health. Oh, right, there is also Outrage as well, you're right. It's very reasonable to forget Outrage as a move, though. So, since we're looking at things, there's a Ponyta on Athena's screen. What that will do is, with his Sandshrew that he has, that will make Column 3 a lot easier, pending his ability to find a poke with 3 non-TM, non-damaging, and then Grabbing Flash.
Yeah, and both of them are going to have that Ponyta information, so that column really looking a bit easier. And now I see chat is just also talking about Dragon Rage, and I also agreed, never bring it back.
Please no. Okay. So somehow Atuna fell a little bit behind, even though he did have the higher level main, and he did beat Faulkner first, I believe. Oh, he did go back up and defeat Elder Lee, that's right.
Yeah, he went back to grab that flash, which makes sense, to me at least, because just, you're there already, it beats just flying there and doing it later.
Right, as well, you know, like I mentioned with Athena and the black glasses, they did cause Atuna to, you know, go on a spree of picking up every item he saw. Just, you know, in case one of them was black glasses, you definitely don't want to miss that since it's a lot faster than navigating in the dark. But I guess he does have flash, so it's not that bad later on.
And all things considered, it's still a very close race. I think they're both on Bugsy at this point.
Right, it's hard to say exactly who's winning, because, you know, at this point, Atuna does have the better main, or the higher level main, rather, but his goals are ones that are very easily and, you know, completely doable by Athena, and Athena also does have the Sand Shrew in tow, so...
And he's got the Pokemon ones, which Atuna again is going to have to deconstruct to make sure he ends up in the right place to get those as well, so slight advantage there as well.
Did the trainer class for Bugsy randomize to leader? Or has it always been, like, non-randomized classes?
I'm pretty sure they are randomized, so we'll find out next gym leader, because all the gym leaders will have that same title.
Alright, Athena heading back, or sorry, Atuna. We're gonna make that mistake a lot, I reckon. Going back to the mart, he's gonna sell all of his... Oh, he sold the poison barb.
Oh, he realized what he did too. He paused after doing it.
That's definitely repairable. It is still Friday for him. He'll just have to... He'll have to have a really quick fly time and then go back to the Poison Barb Girl and get it. His Poison Barb he obtained in Sprout Tower.
Yeah, it really does just kind of show, like, again, both runners feeling the pressure here, right? It's so much easier to make small mistakes like that when you feel the weight of the match.
Like, honestly, I think this, you know, now Atuna is kind of unfortunately locking himself into blitzing, but if anybody can blitz, I think it's definitely this Kingdra that's had the level up from Flash. Like, you know, he had a 21 Bugsy with Flash done? That's really impressive.
Yeah, I just am, because both runners are really, again, just neck and neck, and Atuna's just done more in that time. It's just so very impressive.
As well, yeah. Yeah, and at the very, very worst, you know, should he get there at like 12:01, 12:02, where it's rolled over to Saturday, one, he'll get a black glasses if he thinks to look there, and two, all he needs to do is just clock reset and then enter and then change the map and then go back out. I'm pretty sure you're able to clock reset and then enter and exit the Pokemon Center, and then the Poison Barb Lady is loaded.
Was that Fury Cutter from Bugsy? Was that just vanilla TM?
Sure was. Sure was a vanilla Fury Cutter TM from Leader Blank. Randomized ROM, by the way. Yeah, I've noticed. I've commentated a lot of Atuna's matches, and just been around for a lot of them. Why is he trying to catch Onyx? Is Onyx on the card? What a troll! It has Recover. That's a non-damaging move.
Did he see something that maybe was like a speed reducing, or?
Okay, got it. Thank goodness. I guess we'll see. Two. It has two damage reducing moves.
He needed somebody to teach Cut to.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've been there. Absolutely. Oh, I guess it did. It did come with a soft sand. That's going to save him a lot of time. And Athena is going to try to metagame that or something. Now we might actually see Athena picking up every item, thinking Atuna's ahead of him. You know? It all comes around.
Imagine how confused he must be, like seeing Poison Barb marked and then unmarked and then seeing Soft Sand. You've got to be wondering what's going on there.
He must be dying for a peek just to know what's going on. Like, not out of, like, you know, any attempt to gain, you know, favor. It's just like, I don't know what he's going through, and this is interesting. Out of concern, really. Yeah, Athena's probably like, do we get different ROMs? But I have looked through the direct messages, and I did send them both the exact same ROM. Like I said, they both get King at the same time, so if it's on the card, they're going to mark it at the same time, and that will only further Athena's confusion about Soft Sand. Or if they check it, they have not checked it yet.
I think Atuna will check it when he goes to cut, maybe?
Yeah, like I mentioned before, as soon as the Poison Barb incident happened, Atuna's best choice is just blitz to Chuck and get back to that Poison Barb spot as soon as possible, the vanilla one. It is actually faster. You might think it's faster to go through National Park to get to this lady and to the tree in general. But if you do one-shot the Bug Catcher's Pokemon, it is faster.
Athena about to face Whitney, my buddy.
Whitney's team's looking tough. That's Tauros info. That's huge. That now makes row 3 free for Athena.
This card just...
Assuming it exists. Oh yes, that move I forgot about. It's back. Yeah, so chat pointing out that the Bug Catcher did indeed have an Oddish, which does eventually lead to a Victory Bell Vileplume goal. Now, I don't remember exactly what level Oddish is. I believe it's like 22.
That sounds about right.
$21. Okay.
Kenya is a Dugtrio.
That doesn't help at all. What's its moveset? Could have 4/9 TM non-damaging, or 3, and then teaching Flash to it.
I didn't see it, but I know Atuna did check it, so I think if it had anything, it would be marked now.
Absolutely. Well, not necessarily. If you said Atuna checked it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then it would be. Yeah, it's gonna be very confusing. Their names are very, very similar.
And now we get to see what the Pseudo-Voodoo is.
That's awful for Athena. He caught that sand shrew for no reason.
It's awful, but at least now he doesn't have to go through the trouble of evolving it, so silver lining.
But the problem is that does, afford that goal that wouldn't have been Atuna's to Atuna now.
And it also will give Atuna information on how far behind or how close together they really are.
Right, that has to be where he gotten it, because, there's no way he evolved, a Sandshrew, and it's unlikely that he ran into an Arbok. Or another Sandslash in another spot. Yeah, Atuna's movement. I was gonna say earlier, I think, before something came up, but Atuna's movement this whole tournament has been a little I don't want shaky. He's definitely fidgeting around the controller a lot. You could tell his nerves are maybe there. That Sand Slash has 2. Sweet Senate withdraw. Atuna catches it no problem at all. Yeah, and where does he go? Oh, now's the oh, actually, if he goes and gets Poison Barb right now, that'd probably be a good, safe play. Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's gonna go do. Very, very smart.
Yeah, not something I would have thought of. I really like that.
Yeah, why risk, cutting it close to when the hour rolls over if you can just come get it in half an hour? Very, very good detour. Oh, that's also a bad thing for Athena. One of the Kimono girls has a Haunter, which is a ghost type that Atuna didn't have info on.
Yeah, I mean, he can still hope that it isn't findable.
This is probably peak confusion from Athena now that he's marked Poison Barb again.
Oh, goodness.
Well, actually, no, at this point, it's very, very clear that what happened was he caught the Sand Slash and then went back and got the Poison Barb. But that does, unfortunately, let Athena know that there is another Poison Barb out there somewhere. Because there's no time, there's nobody had time to clock reset or to be with it that early. I suppose he could have clock reset, but just the time between marking Sand Slash and marking Poison Barb was too short to allow time for proper clock reset.
And I feel like if people are going to do a clock reset, they usually wait until after they have buy anyway, so I think it just might be a little bit too early in the run to expect that.
I feel like it's slower to go through Alf, just because you have to go through those gates as well. There's a lot of turns, and that adds a lot of extra turn frames. But it should be not, like, maybe marginally slower. Unfortunately, Kingdra learning Foresight. Not a very good move. Well, actually, could allow them to hit ghost types with Vice Grip, but I doubt that's worth it. No, and I'm pretty sure they've taught Headbutt over it, so. But Surf is great for Kingdra.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, you can teach it so that you can Headbutt Ghost, but Surf Stab against Ghost is gonna be just as good.
Absolutely. And that's, probably the best stab move they're ever going to teach to, good old Kingdra. Because all the dragon moves in this game aren't good. not good enough taking up a whole move slot for. Maybe Athena thought that Stardust is where the other Poison Barb was. Or maybe that's not, he wasn't dead set on it being there, but, it's worth checking, just in case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so with that, I'd say Atuna's right back in the race. He's already actually got Surf, so he's, despite that detour, he's actually not very far behind Athena. And rather, I'd argue he's ahead, because now he does have Ghost Info. Now he does have, Soft Sand, which is a whole battle in and of itself.
Yeah, I'm just still in awe of like how fast you can make progress. Like it's so impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. With with a good name, your dreams can come true. Now, Atuna has gone ahead and we'll watch the Bill cutscene here in Necrotique City. If you're trying to get the Chuck as fast as possible, you may want to skip that. But now that he's gone back and got that Poison Barb, Blitz and Chuck's not necessarily priority number 1. But what that does now is, yes, it affords him a spot to heal that's basically unrestricted. Now spawned Bill in Goldenrod City, which is another static Pokemon you can check if you're desperate for info. I believe Athena not choosing Friday was a mistake. We'll have to see how that plays out.
We can always ask him afterwards as well.
Yeah, there's nothing on the card that would, you know, make Athena want to do Saturday or Sunday. But it did work out for him because where the Poison Barb girl is standing, there's black glasses. That one of those roamers was Pikachu. Bakura is very pleased somewhere.
It makes up for all the Pikachus he had to watch during his last commentating race.
Yeah, unfortunately, in terms of goal progression, Pikachu's not going to be very helpful. Neither are, you know, the roamers inherently. I didn't actually hear what the second cry was. I suppose I can pull that up. I'll probably do that after Atuna gets there, actually. Just so people have a second chance if you want to try to guess them. Well, I'll go ahead. Sorry. So, what's interesting about these two racers is that, what's interesting about these two racers is they are both players that are very good with cries, or relatively. Relatively being better than me, because I'm trash. But Raikou was indeed a Pikachu, Entei was a Blastoise, and Suicune was a Grimer. I don't see any of these being worth it for them to go get, but, you know, they're there.
I mean, yeah, none of them were really helping it. I will say that both runners are coming across a lot of info for Pokemon that could be on the card, but just not this time around, so a little unfortunate there.
Oh, one thing about Grimer, yeah, actually, is it is a poison type, and with a rare candy, it would evolve into another poison type, so it's something to consider. Yeah. Kingdra, you know, I doubt we're gonna have the same high-octane excitement as we did with Athena's Houndoom last night, because Kingdra just doesn't get owned like that, ever, because it does only have that one weakness.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see both runners just blowing through basically every single fight they come across. It makes for a great kind of a high-intensity race in a different aspect where it's just speed, speed, speed through this card.
I've actually never seen that menu before. Athena healed and repelled in the same menu. I guess because he is, you know, Route 38 bound. But I've always, personally, I repel when I'm waiting for the last to turn anyway. But that might be better since you're in the menu anyway healing. So very, 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 very efficient. Oh no, that glare was so... Oh no! Oh, this is so bad. Okay, if he was paralyzed that turn 2, that would have been tragic. That Weezing has Swords Dance.
Oh goodness.
If that hit, that might have killed Kingdra.
And we get to watch it all over again with the Atuna here.
Yeah, we'll see if the Espeon goes for turn 1 glare. That really was, you know, what made Atuna's fight so slow. So I'm actually curious to see how far this repel gets Athena. If it takes him all the way to the end of the grass, I'm gonna have to steal this. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. Yeah, I'm stealing that.
Yeah, just top quality running here. Both runners just continuing to impress.
Yeah, I mean, it may not seem like a lot, but when you check your stats at the end of a race in the Speed Choice ROM, it'll tell you exactly how much time you spent in the overworld, how much time you spent in the intro, and especially how much time you spent in the menus. And, you know, for very, very skilled runners, they can spend anywhere from like maybe 5 to 7 minutes in menus. But newer players, you know, you might see them spend up to like maybe 15 minutes in menus, and that is just a lot of time lost. So it's very important to optimize your menuing.
Yeah, Athena getting a little bit more unlucky because that trainer right before Olivine did have a Gengar, so even if that Haunter we saw earlier isn't findable, we know that the Gengar is, and Atuna's most likely going to get that information as well.
It depends, because there are two ways to take that. It's objectively better, in my opinion, to fight the man instead of the woman, because in the event you need to come back up, your path is already clear. He's gonna fight the girl, though. So he does miss out on that, I believe. Yeah. Magneton's not on our card today, either. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, if you decide you need a fly skip, which you never should, but it does happen. If you fight the man, your path is completely clear, but if you fight the woman, you still have to fight the man on the way back up. But, you know, it's like a left twin, right twin type thing.
It absolutely is, but in this situation, I guess that does help out Athena that he didn't miss that, because again, if that Haunter isn't findable, then Athena still gets that monopoly on the ghost type Pokemon.
Yeah. Luckily for Atuna, in this ROM, actually, you know, just due to some recent updates, what is, you know, not findable has been heavily narrowed down because of the introduction of Dex Area Beep. Shucky does not have what Athena needs to do 4 non-TM non-damaging. So he's gonna go teach Strength to his Kingdra. Very, very good move. Besides Body Slam, the most reliable normal move in the game. So very, very good teach.
Yeah, having a Pokemon that just a water Pokemon as your main just is so nice, because you get that stab on Surf and then you get Strength as well. It really makes running the rest of this pretty no-brainer.
God, this Dropek Lugia. Oh my god.
And it just keeps critting.
It has Dragon Breath too? Oh, I forgot Dragon Breath has a 100% paralyze rate. That's gonna be a rip from Athena.
We spoke too soon when we said we wanted to see a Kingdra faint.
Tri-Attack is not the same power as Body Slam. Body Slam's 85. Unless you're talking about Strength. Oh no, it has Stab Peck and Drill Peck. Athena's doomed. I believe Atuna got through the trainer first, or maybe it was the second trainer. We'll see. Okay, Athena finally threw the Lugia. Okay, so Atuna has taken back the progress lead just due to the, you know, the trolling of that Lugia.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but not much you can do. I mean,
I think that's the fastest I've ever seen an Espeon or an Umbreon die. I looked away and it was dead. That Shadow Ball could be very, very bad. Yeah, at this level, you know, at this HP, you're definitely risking a crit. I mean, if you guys are... See, yeah. If that happened one turn earlier, we'd be in trouble. Yeah, I'm not sure why Athena chose not to use Surf on that Umbreon. It definitely would have been a lot better since with Stab it's 135 base power. That Weeping Bell is very good too, because it is a Stone evolution into Victory Bell.
Yeah, 2 poison types very, very quickly.
Yeah, the first 2 trainers in this gym were definitely designed to burn your PP. You know, it's looking like this Kingdra could have just learned 4 non-TM non-damaging leveling up. It's so unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, look, there is no Flygle on this card. So it's not necessarily a way for these racers to know exactly who got done first. It looks like both of them will be getting a sub 50, which is really, really impressive. Especially, given what they went through. Especially for, I would say, Atuna, because he did do Flash, and he took a detour to go back and get Poison Barb. So sub 50, despite all that, is very, very good.
Yeah, now once you get Fly with this card, where's the first place you're heading? Are you still gonna do Shiny first, just to make sure you kind of make your way to Tojo's Ball later, or do you have a preferred route?
So what I like to do is I like to use, because I can get to Hidden Power and do the Shiny event, like, with my eyes closed. Not really, but, with very little thinking. So I like to just have my hands doing that, so that I can think about what I want to do. That's really like a buffer time for me to figure out what I'm going to be doing going forward. So TM10 is on the card, so we can definitely go for that. Oh, that burn is so clutch. I believe Nidorino is going to die from that. Oh, not quite. Yeah, so Atuna in a crazy turn of events, getting Fly first here. Not necessarily, due to bad luck, except absolutely completely now that I think about it. Because I don't know if Atuna got glared by the Espeon, but
no, I don't think he did. But I mean, this is really where the fun's gonna come, because it's gonna be seeing if both these runners decided to kind of take that same kind of route, or if we're gonna start darting our eyes at both screen to try and keep up with all the information that's coming across.
Okay, he's going straight to Nightmare, which can tell Athena where he's headed, what he's accomplished, since he hasn't marked anything else like Hidden Power or Super Nerd and Mount Mortar. Which, if you're passing Mount Mortar, you might as well go in there and fight the Super Nerd. Now that pesky Kenya is out of your box, you can move Pokemon without mail. Oh, he's having trouble though. Oh, he went through the whole trouble of doing that. Yeah, if you're not used to the system of moving Pokemon without mail, it does take a little while. But once you've got it down, it's the fastest way to, box heal. Man, I've never seen somebody dump their box or dump their party after getting Fly. Normally everything that stays in your party just stays, unless you need something else. Ponyta is in New Bark Water.
And Athena checking Haunter, which I really like. A, it tells him if Atuna is going to be able to get Ghost type, and B, it is a Poison type that he can also grab.
Oh no, Tauros is in Mount Mortar. So there is a chance that is locked behind a Waterfall slot. Rather, a slot in a room that you need Waterfall to access. Weeping Bell is Route 44 in Dark Cave. Where was the Haunter? I wasn't paying attention.
I want to say one of them was Burn Tower. I'm not exactly sure. I caught it on the tail end of him dexing it.
Okay. Yeah, 32 in Burn Tower. That's really good, actually, especially with Dexterity, if you can just go straight to Burn Tower. Now, Athena, on the other hand, instead of going straight to Nightmare, he's going to not fight the Super Nerd. Maybe he doesn't need it. Oh, he's gonna go look for Tauros now. not in this room. It's not in this room. Now he needs to check if it's not in this back room.
And just in case people don't know, in this randomizer, the Pokedex has this feature where if you hear 3 beeps when you're trying to search for a Pokemon, that means it's in that area. You're in the correct room. So that's why Athena's really checking.
Okay, it is in the back room of Mount Mortar. Very, very good. So he had to come back here anyway to get to fight the Super Nerd, which I believe he'll do. There's not really a reason not to. You know, 4 non-TM non-damaging moves is kind of gross, but technically doable. Unless every Pokemon in the game has a learn set that does not guarantee it 3 non-damaging moves.
I like this play from Atuna, just kind of clearing out defeat the trainers in the lighthouse, just because it's the center card, it's going to be useful, but it's also going to give you a lot of information for some of these Pokemon.
Right, because we do see you know, Athena having to check every room in Mount Mortar to see if he's going to be able to get the Tauros. But you know, Atuna during his climb of Lighthouse could end up finding Miltic info, for example. Now, how many trainers is this? Is this his 4th trainer? I definitely don't want to miscount this, because this is the goal that ended up having Mountebank's results reversed.
Again, not the greatest. I keep switching my view between it, so I just recognize that he was in it. In the Lighthouse, I'm not sure if he skipped that 1 trainer or not.
Right, yeah. I believe Stop 40 of those will become a part of his path since it is a free bingo for him. Yeah. This is a good place to do that. Alright, so that was 6 according to chat. I trust chat.
I mean, even though it's not on the card, though, if he does want to stop the same Pokemon, he can always just do Pierce's gym. Is that the Ice Trainer's name? Price.
The Tauros is in this room, allegedly. That is 7 for Atuna. He does have to fight 1 more. He's just gonna drop down. Yeah, I didn't see him get any info from this, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but I mean...
No, it's really, really sad that he was able to complete 8 trainers in Lighthouse at the time of taking Athena to find a Tauros. But that is just how it goes sometimes. Alright, that is the 8th trainer in the Lighthouse. He'll be moving on. Now, he did get Rhyhorn info from the trainers in the Lighthouse, but that is a late evolution, I believe. Now he's gonna go fight the Super Nerd. He should have the Tauros info. He hasn't dexed anything yet. Now, oh, he could just... What if he encounters it right here?
Oh, okay. That would be so...
That'd be...
just rubbing salt in the wounds.
Yeah, okay, so he's figured it out. He's gonna not repel here just in case something is in. Oh, no, he's gonna repel. Shame. Okay, that is indeed the Super Nerd. We've had some issues where we may have fought the wrong Pokemon. This is not going Athena's way, and this is... if I was Athena, I'd be starting to get annoyed. Yeah, he's gonna refresh the room for good luck. Yeah, he's gonna come back and do this later, I guess. That was unfortunately a lot of wasted time if he doesn't end up doing this goal.
Just watch the red Gyarados be either the Miltank or Tauros.
And I'm kind of concerned that we don't see Athena going for hidden power since it is optimal to on your way up. But what is he doing? Oh, I think he realized. Well, what is he forgetting? Slowpoke tail on the card? Oh, he wants Pokeballs here. That man will sell you Pokeballs, but once you complete the shiny event and talk to Lance, he will no longer be there, and the lady that replaces him sells Great Balls, which all balls except for Master and Level have the same catch rate and speed choice, so it's just more expensive. That's Entei. It's not on our card today, is it?
No. He's gonna catch it, though.
Yeah. Oh, right, Garth is correct. It is a byproduct of setting everything to 255. That's right. Wait. No, that wasn't green on TM. I saw Leech Seed and Moonlight.
Yeah, I saw two as well.
I've never gone. Oh, that's big. Athena finds a soft sand.
That is so nice.
Now he's on 44, which I believe was Ponyta, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, unless you just have like a rare candy sitting around, I don't think it's worth it to level it up once to see if it gets another move. I have definitely tried that strat before, with got a 40 and it learned to move at 41.
I wouldn't mind if he was gonna catch this Chikorita because it is level 25, which means you can get that evolution goal with this.
Yeah, the problem with using a Pokemon at that high of a level for stop same Pokemon evolving 4 times is Delibird on this card?
It is.
Oh, it is. Nice find. I don't think we had info on that. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for him unless he wants to buy all 3 Game Corner Pokemon. Tuna checking traps and electrodes. I haven't seen what the other traps were, but seeing as he didn't catch them, they can't have been.
I saw Rhyhorn, not the evolved one.
Rhyhorn. Yeah, Rhydon evolves at level 42 in vanilla, which I believe is condensed down to 40 in this game.
We're just finding all the legendary dog Pokemon. Poison type?
Yeah, poison types, I suppose.
And another poison type on the other screen.
Larvitar, not going to be any help. Unlike the traps, you are able to run away from the electrodes. Because they're just going to be here until you defeat them. Abra... I mean, he could check the trade. I think it's important just to remember that this is here. Lapras does nothing, unfortunately. Now, Athena did catch a Nidoran male. All he needs to do is level that up once in Moonstone, and that is 3 poison types. Atuna going to Goldenrod. I believe he's going to go check Bill's poke. No, he's not. I don't know what he's here for, actually. I hope he's not here for soft sand. He has that goal already. He's here to check for something. I didn't see what he saw here. Yeah, this has been really rough luck for Athena. I'm not sure why Atuna checked throughout 34, but he didn't stay there very long, so it's not that bad. Since he does have an empty party, he can take this poke. It's a Hypno. The Hypno could have 4 non-TM non-damaging, or 3. That's another poison type for Athena, at least.
Yeah, and I thought I saw a female Nidoran in the water, but I don't think he caught that one. But like you were saying, if he had the male and if he got the female, level up both, evolve both at 6.
Yeah, I feel like Atuna went to 34 maybe to try to metagame something. I don't believe Athena caught something where, 34 would be the assumption. Oh, maybe, yeah. That's a dangerous assumption, but it is a valid one. With those item goals, because they can really be, an item they picked up somewhere. I'm not sure why Atuna hasn't dexed anything yet. I hope he hasn't, tried to make a path. He didn't even check the Hypno's moveset. I'm sure he will at some point.
That would have been the time to do it.
No, only one. Unfortunate. Yeah, I believe he has the Ponytail info, but once again, he just hasn't checked it. Now, I believe he's going to go into the underground to get the coin case. This is so rough for Athena.
Just happening to him twice now, because we couldn't find what the Tauros in Mount Mortar right now, just again.
Oh my god. That's Miltank info. He may not have to deal with the Mount Mortar stuff now.
Yeah, I would be dexing that pretty quickly.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick check of the Game Corner Pokemon. Maybe no intention to buy right now. Oh, he has more than enough, actually. Hello. Yeah, he's able to do the optimal buy because he's, he's got it like that, where you just buy the 500 coin one that many times. So, yeah,
and it's a poison type, which is nice.
Yeah, I suppose speed reducing is on Athena's path. For... Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I guess that's the diagonal. Well, do they have? Oh, they do have Haunter info. Yes, that's right. No, none of those are helpful at all, actually. I don't use this word very often. This is kind of cringe, but Athena did find the Weeping Bell that he was long searching for.
It just took so long. I feel so bad for the guy.
Charizard is on 37 and 32. I'm not sure why he's looking for that, though. Maybe he saw a speed reducing move on it. Haunter, as we know, is in Burn Tower in 32, so I'd reckon Atuna will be searching for Charizard and Haunter on 32. Miltank on 30 probably means it's in the water. Nidoran on 44. Okay, so he's gonna check that Tauros. He's gonna be very disappointed. Did he check Miltank yet? I believe it was on 30, right? How is Ponyta free? I missed it. Oh, yeah, Newburgh water, right. Yeah, so Atuna gonna rightfully come to 32 here and search for Haunter and not Miltank, something else. I believe it was Leapinbell was also here. There's the Haunter, very good. And that'll also be a ghost type for Atuna. Oh, no, 32 for Haunter and Charizard, which he wants Charizard for some reason, so I reckon it has to have a speed reducing move that he saw.
Oh, and I didn't even put together that Haunter's also on the card up in that top right corner. So not only is it a ghost type, not only is it a poison type, but it's also a third square on the bingo card.
He's dexing Octillery too. Maybe he saw a lot more. I swear actually I saw Icy Wind on a Pokemon now that I think about it. There's Charizard. We'll see if this has what he wants. Whatever it is that he wants. Oh, it has Icy Wind. Okay, that is a speed reducing move. So Atuna's path is looking pretty clean here actually. Row 4, BLTR. I don't believe we've seen any of the bottom right goal.
No, I don't think we have either.
And you'd want to get, you know, column 3, but that 4 non-TM non-damaging is being very stubborn. Now Athena is in Burn Tower looking for Haunter. We don't know how easy it's gonna be to find here, but he's gonna look to see if oh, he's just checking Rock Smash. Rock Smash. See if Weepinbell's in this room. It is not. It's in the back room. So he can check the ground slots of Blackthorn's side. He's gonna do the rock, like smash the rock. You can't say this is a good idea, but he gets an encounter. It's a Quillfish. That's a poison type, at least.
Yeah, not the worst thing you could get there. And I think Athena just kind of gave up again, trying to find this Haunter he's looking for.
Where's Atuna going? Does he not know how to get to Blackthorn side? You just have to swim across that water that's right there. What is this? 46 above? Why is he on 46? Did he see something on 46 that we didn't see?
I guess so, because it looks like he's about to sweet scent here.
Oh, I hope he doesn't. Where did Athena get the golem?
That was really early in the run.
Yeah, I believe it was Route 30. Athena getting the Miltank info now. Yeah, he's only checking a couple slots here. He wants to find that golem. It does make his path a little bit better, it seems. I don't know how, because he doesn't have any info on Delibird.
Athena now getting the coin case, but is he gonna fly before checking? Going for the Flash HM. Okay, I don't mind this because again he'll pick up the Poison Barb here as well.
Yeah, no, and he needs flash because it's a very important corner goal. Okay, one more slot, and Atuna can rule out the water, but that's also another poison type for him as well, correct? Yeah. And another Pokemon that could have 3 non-TM, non-damaging moves.
Athena did pick up his Poison Barb.
Yeah, I feel like Atuna's doing a lot of work to not go to Blackthorn City. You know, foregoing the Weeping Bell info that he has, at least for the moment. He's not going to check the third slot on the water, instead going to be checking some ground slots. But I think going to Blackthorn is still beneficial for him. 1, he gets black glasses. 2, he gets to access the slots where the Weeping Bell is. Oh, Arcanine! Oh, that's so big! How did nobody see that?
Yeah, I mean, with Ponyta being in New Bark Water, I mean, that gives him not only column 5, but row 5.
Oh, no, it boomed!
Oh.
Well, Atuna's staying here for it, I know he is.
Yeah, why wouldn't you at this point?
One. I wonder how much that changes things for him. Probably not very much.
I mean, I don't think he has Golem or Rhydon info, so that diagonal still might not be accessible for him, but again, row 5,
he got
column
it.
5.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Now, I cannot imagine he stays here for, oh, don't you dare. Why are you still sweet scenting? You're gonna give it away! No, the strat here is he's never gonna find it, so he's not giving it away.
Playing mind games upon mind games here.
Okay, so he's going back to Cyanwood. Not sure what for. Oh, I guess he meant to go to Mahogany. I guess he's going to 44, or he's going to start his trek towards Blackthorn to get Black Glasses, Weeping Bell.
Athena now in the same spot, so there's that small chance he also finds the Arcanine here.
Yeah, but Athena will check all 3 water slots before he moves to the grass, I reckon. So he might see the Miltank as the 3rd water slot. Yeah, it's so close. There's so many things have 2. That's the most frustrating thing.
Yeah, and again, it just Athena has had such bad luck where he just keeps spending so much time looking for something only for it to never show up.
Yeah, so he is gonna go ahead and start.
He does, if he remembers, he does know that this does have a nope, he runs away from the Vaporeon, but at least when it was a starter, it did have Bubble Beam, which would have been a speed reducing move for him.
I believe Bubble Beam was actually in the 1st slot, and Vaporeon does get a move at level 8 and 16, so it would have taught over that move, unfortunately. Black Glasses, and also he can access Blackthorn side of Dark Cave and get Weeping Bell, which he can evolve into Victory Bell, which is 2 more poison types. Miltank is on 30 somewhere, and then that will also get him to poison types. Yeah, so the whole reason to go to Blackthorn City is called for. Yeah, he missed up the puzzle there. I was speaking to him a couple days ago, and he was very, very worried about this match, so... You know, there's one of two emotions running through his head. Oh my gosh, this is going so well. Or, oh no, this is going so well.
Yeah, I mean, definitely understand. Like we keep saying, this is winner of this match locks in first place. So a lot riding on here.
This is beyond disgusting RNG for Athena.
Yeah, at least he finally found the third Pokemon in the water, so he will move to the grass.
Oh, this is the third water slot?
I believe so. Unless he already moved to the grass, but I think it's a little high level for it to be the grass.
Yeah, a little bit. So, he knows from Dexterity beeping the other side that the Weeping Bell is on this side of the cave. He only has 2 Master Balls. Yeah, just to make sure.
Oh, he was in Tojo's fault, so never mind. He had already left that area.
This is really, really bad luck. Because if he had stayed and found that third slot and it wasn't... ooh, that can help him get 3 Game Corner pokes if he doesn't already. And he hasn't done Lighthouse Trainers yet, so if we equip that and do Lighthouse Trainers, we probably have enough for Game Corner pokes. Because Atuna had enough without the Amulet Coin. So Atuna's now finally going to go ahead and get Hidden Power. Now that that Amulet Coin has been found, that definitely makes Column 2 really doable for him. Now, I wouldn't say Athena's out of this race just yet.
No, not at all. I mean, especially... I mean, if he can quickly pick up a Pokemon that while he's doing the Lighthouse to try and stop it from evolving...
No, he's not. He's just going to go straight in. Yeah. Somebody in our chat was mentioning when Atuna was doing Lighthouse, you know, yes, you can go ahead and do this goal right away and get info, but, you know, if you have a Pokemon with you, you can stop evolving 4 times, it's definitely more optimal.
Atuna now saving himself having to buy a stone, which is a little bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, there is, 2. Man, always 2. Sounds like a wrestling match. But yeah, chatters are bringing up arguments of going with Black Glasses first, you know, maybe to conceal the info of the Weeping Bell if he finds it. But you know, the only thing he's saving Athena at that point is which side it's on. He still would have to go through Blackthorn to be sure, because he could have technically accessed these slots from you know, Blackthorn side and gotten it there, or from Violet side, because you can access the ground slots of this room from Violet. So we can't guarantee unless he goes over here for sure. You know, it sounds like, you know, right now it is Atuna's turn for some bad luck. Yeah, Weeping Bell doesn't give anything away. Both runners have info on that. Atuna catching his buddy. Smog is a damaging move, unfortunately. So with that 2 damaging moves, it does not have 4. Nothing wrong with catching an emotional support, buddy. Crobat is also a poison type. Not quite. Why is the slot only level 7? Jesus.
I'm always happy to see a Crowbat get caught, because that is my buddy, so...
There's only one more water slot for Atuna here. You know, maybe not worth checking. Yeah, he must have 7 poisons by now, but yeah, we won't know until he checks.
I mean, he's got 3 in his party. He's got Monk, Nidoking, Crowbat, so... I can't, like... He's gotta have it.
There it is, okay. Not too bad. Yeah, so Athena gonna go ahead and drop down and fight the last trainer here, assuming he's fought everybody up in the way. Septros, I have a question for you really quickly. So, you know, we did have that issue with the 8 trainers in Lighthouse. When we ran this tournament in 2017 or 2018, something that they were able to add is how many Pokemaniacs you fought. I wonder if we can maybe add a counter for how many Lighthouse trainers you fought, or any counters for goals that involve fighting trainers, just for quick verification.
Atuna gonna be able to get 3 really quick goals in succession here, right? He got that 7 poison types with the Weeping Bell, picked up the black glasses, and now just needs to evolve that Weeping Bell to get Victory Bell, and that's 3 goals all in the same column.
What is he in Union Cave for? Oh, Alpha Puzzles, okay. That's not the way to Alpha Puzzles. There you go, he got it. Did Athena sell TM30? TM50? Athena doesn't have TM30, or sorry, Athena doesn't have TM34 in his, He did sell 50? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mark that for him.
And really unfortunate that he did that, because he's completing this to get that row as well.
Yeah, we might see the realization here in a moment. Oh, Atuna sold 50? Oh no. I thought you guys were saying Athena sold 50. I apologize for to Athena.
Athena's gotta find this Haunter. I mean, he's gotten column 2. He just needs that to get the diagonal from bottom left to top right.
Yeah, I thought you guys were talking about Athena because, you know, he was in the menu, you know, while that happened. Okay, green isn't marked. Yeah. Yeah, this is the realization.
It's always so heartbreaking to see how long they pause after that realization, because you just know it's gotta hurt.
Yeah, luckily, you know, all that goal costed him was effectively column 4 and row 4. Which, and now that I say it out loud, it is 2 bingos. So, what is Atuna's path now? You could find TM50 on the ground, but it's very unlikely.
And Athena finally found this haunter that was giving him so much trouble, so things might be turning around here. We might.
Yeah, now, now all Athena needs is, Miltank Tauros and stopping evolving. Oh, that's so unfortunate, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no focus on evolving, so Atuna or Athena may need a speed reducing move, or he needs to find that Arcanine.
Yeah, finding the Arcanine would be best case scenario here for him, I
Yeah,
think.
he's probably gonna stay in the water until he gets that third slot. If it's Miltank, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, if it's Miltank, that's still great for him. That's 2 bingos right there.
That's great, yeah, but he doesn't go in the grass to get the Arcanine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually, if he gets Arcanine, it'd be row 5, right?
I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, that would be...
So, actually, maybe that's a part of Atuna's path. Column 5, row 5, BLTR, Miltank Tauros, and stop 4 Evos if you can find something. So this is doable as long as Athena does not get that Arcanine.
And he's bound and determined to find this third water slot.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what it is. Oh, he's got some of those pieces in the wrong spot.
I do the same thing all the time. I always mix up the eyes. I always put them... If the third water slot's the Miltank, I don't think he's gonna find the...
So what does Athena do now? He needs a speed reducing move, right? Or something to stop evolving.
I think stop evolving's probably the easier of the two, since I don't know how much info he has on speed reducing.
Why did he quit? It's not over yet. Yeah, Tuna has stopped his stream. Oh yeah, I'd be frustrated too, but this is not over. He maybe thinks he lost. He maybe thinks Athena has 5, but he doesn't. He only has 4. I don't want to invite him in for an interview yet, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can understand the frustration, right? It was clear he had the lead, and then losing that, being so close, and realizing you lose that one bingo, that really helps you seal the deal.
Yeah, that's so rough, honestly.
Really don't want to take away. He did such a phenomenal performance up to that point. Like, he was racing through everything. One of the strongest runners I've been commentating and watching out of the tournament so far. So, want to make sure he gets the props, even if he is a little bit frustrated right now.
Yeah, understandable. Athena's found a Venonat. He's stalling on it for some reason. Yeah, I think... Yeah, he definitely still could have won. It's very unfortunate that he decided to quit, but I definitely understand. I genuinely think it might have been that he thought, He thought Athena was done. And he might be kicking himself later to find out that he wasn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of I mean, he still ends this with what? Hang on, I have to pull it up.
Yeah, Athena's done with Alf. Oh, that's actually done, actually. Oh, Alpha's all he... Oh, actually, I don't know. Yeah, Alpha's all he needed. What did Athena get that allowed him to be done with Alf? Oh, you got a speed reducing move. Okay, I missed that. Yeah, but...
Yeah, I do want to point out, it's probably not over for Atuna. I mean, he did beat... Was it Pokemon Fan and Trickums?
Yeah, no, he's still probably getting out of the group stage. But, you know, he's just very frustrated by the result of the race, or, you know, what he thought was the result of the race.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I mentioned earlier in the stream that I was talking to him for a bit. He was really dreading this match. And, you know, having all that anxiety about this match. And then, this definitely can't be great.
Yeah, I think Atuna's guaranteed to be at least third, so he's guaranteed still to get out of the group just because he does win the
Yeah, if Paradox wins, it's a 3-way tie. Paradox wins against who? Trickums?
I think so, because Trickums has gone up against Atuna and Pokemon Fan so far.
Yeah, the third quantity, or the third measure, if they tie with wind strength. Actually, we'd have to measure their wind strength first, and I feel like, actually, Atuna might get the snub there, actually, because I've been mentioning for a while Pokemon Fan's wind strength over, you know, having a win on Paradox, and Paradox going on to beat both Athena and Atuna. No, going on to beat Atuna. And yeah, the outcome of the match between Paradox and Trickums. Hey, it's supposed to win the strength would be equal. I can do the math real quick. So, the wind strength of Atuna is currently 2, because he beat Pokefan, who's beaten 2 people. Let's say, actually I don't want to assume somebody loses a match, it's not cool. If Paradox Remedy beats Trickums, he would have beaten 2 people, and his wind strength would be 2 from beating Atuna. And then Pokemon Fan's wind strength is 2. If Paradox wins that match tomorrow, or whenever it is.
Yeah, it's still this. I feel like it's just been such a close group. Like it's got a lot of great runners in here.
Yeah, average time is not a measure that's very good, since, you know, the card and ROM combination is completely out of the player's control, and especially, you know, what mains are available. You know, sometimes schools have longer cards, so it's completely invalid to use as a measure. I don't know if that was Athena's 4th puzzle. Yeah, Athena's actually had terrible luck the entire race, or the entire event. Let's go ahead and invite them both in here. I guess I'll invite Athena first. Okay, so, unfortunately, I do have confirmation that Atuna has just told me he's forfeiting the tournament. So, I guess that would be, in that, scenario we were proposing, it would be Paradox and PokeFan moving on.
Yeah, still, I mean, Trickums does still have 2 races to run as well, so, and one of them's against Athena, so if he wins there,
okay, so,
his win count, or his win strength might be enough.
I do have Do we have Athena on the server? I invited him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, he's told me he's certain he wants to forfeit the tournament. He's actually gone ahead and left our hub server, so I think that's it. But, as soon as Athena gets out of chat and joins the call, we could talk to him about his race.
Yeah, and congratulations to Athena before he joins again. This victory does lock him in to secure 1st place in the group.
I didn't have the invitation, okay?
I did send you the invitation.
I didn't see it. The sound was glitching, glitching like looping, so I had to
okay, I needed to mark it as done to send an invite. Okay, yeah, my apologies. That was my fault. But I once again, your streak of terrible luck, it does continue.
Yeah, well.
At least you're mostly done. I mean, yeah, you do have a match left, but you are, at this point, along with Bakura, guaranteed to make it to the finals bracket, because there's nobody that can beat you.
Yeah, at least that's the positive, that I can pass even through all this suffering. But, well, it's weird because it has been different type of suffering each round. Like, this round was perfectly fine until I had to switch set.
Yeah, and you spent like 5 or 6 minutes looking for Taros, and then you spent a long time looking for, I don't remember what it was. Was it
Whipping Bell. Whipping Bell.
You're looking for Whipping Bell on 44?
Yep. Water 44 was the answer in the end.
Yeah, and then the one time you got good luck, you would have benefited from having bad luck on Route 30. Arcanine was actually in the grass.
Yeah, well, I was pretty certain Molten was gonna be in the water. If none of us saw it early game.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Atuna
that's why I was insisting on water instead of trying grass.
Atuna picked the Kingdra as well.
Well, yeah, the TM gave it away.
Yeah, and he was doing really well. He was outlucking you very much. And at times there was a little bit of outplaying. Especially with the decision to use stab surf on things where you were using strength, which was costing you a couple bit of turns. So there was times, where it wasn't just luck that was advancing you forward, but then there was the infamous sell of TM50. I marked your goal at first. I thought it was you that sold it. I saw you in a menu, but then chat informed me that it was Atuna that sold the TM. So.
No, I was confused. I literally was in the menus. I was like, I made sure to not pick extra TMs, so I wouldn't sell them for money, so I wouldn't sell any accidentally.
Oh, where is your TM34, if I might ask?
On the PC.
Okay, it's in your box, like your personal
like,
box.
The first thing I did once I got to Azalea, I think it is. I don't have it. I can go double check it, but the first thing I did when I got to Cherry Grove was deposit the TM on the PC. Just to make sure I wouldn't sell it. I was super paranoid about selling anything. That's what I just didn't get any extra TMs to sell them. I just sold when I didn't have any of them. And paid my money on items.
Yeah, that wasn't actually, I don't know if you noticed, but that wasn't actually the only thing Atuna sold in that race. He did end up selling Poison Bar, but luckily it was only the Poison Bar that was in Sprout Tower. Mm-hmm. So he was able to just, after the pseudo, I'm sure you noticed he took a detour and went back for the vanilla Poison Bar.
Like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, like selling a Poison Bar. You can do it early because you know you can get one, because that was obvious that was picked up at that point. But yeah, I don't think Poison Bar was too big of a deal.
Yeah, and I know you didn't pick Friday for your day, so I mean, you still really pulled it out when Black Glasses turned out to be right underneath that static.
Yeah, that was a tiny bit of help at least. It was cool that I didn't have to go to Blackthorn for that. Just saved me like a couple minutes.
Oh, so was there any logic behind the decision to set Saturday night?
The logic behind it is that when I said Saturday, then I saw Poison Barber and I kind of like, well, I'll clock reset.
Oh, so it was an accident.
Yeah, it was completely an accident. I didn't notice Poison Bar was on the card. But it was not that big of a deal because I know, like, I planned on clock resetting as soon as I got to 32. Like, getting the item behind and then going to the center, saving, changing my date, and then I would grab the Poison Barb. But I noticed that it was somewhere underground ahead of me, so I was like, okay, I don't need to do that, thankfully. But I think at most I would have lost like 1 minute just clock resetting. I had the things ready just in case. But in the end didn't need to, so that's like the extra thing. Well, extra thing that just didn't pay out because literally a million slots to not get anything. But yeah, I'm just glad this ROM is over.
Yeah, so I asked Bakura this after his match this morning, or I didn't ask it, but somebody did. Now that you know that you've made it to bracket, is there, part of you wants to let go of the gas and kind of take the next match easy, or?
No, because that would be disrespectful to my opponent. Like I'm gonna play like if the match depends for me passing or not, because that's the respect I should show to my rival. Because if I don't, like, I troll or whatever, like that match, that win for him, if I lost, could mean him passing or not passing. So, like, me not playing at my full would be disrespectful to everyone in my group.
Yeah, so, yeah, we were, I don't know if you were in chat for it, but we were debating the logistics of what would happen, if you were to win this race. But we don't have to worry about any tiebreakers here because Atuna has gone ahead and completely forfeited the remainder of the tournament. But we do still have a match here. Is it tomorrow? I think we're seeing you tomorrow versus Trickums. I don't know about his match with Paradox.
Yep.
Paradox versus Trickums is the 29th. That's actually Thursday. Okay.
Yeah, in 2 days.
But definitely save this page and keep the tab open because here in about 2 hours we will have Ladash versus HG Finn, and I'll be here with Weista commentating it, and it will be on this channel. And then at 7 a.m. in the morning tomorrow, Eastern time. These times are Eastern, by the way. 7 a.m. Eastern on SpeedGaming 1, this channel, we will have Snorms versus HG Finn. And Finn not really giving himself a whole lot of time to sleep in between those two matches. We definitely respect the grind, and that will be commentated by Cavan856 and Garfield the Lightning. Once again, Athena, thank you so much for the race, and congratulations on making it to the bracket. And we'll see you guys back here in 2 hours.
Thank you, Rich, and thanks for the commentary as usual.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.